Many Africans today believe that Christianity originated from Africa because Jesus is a black man, so Christianity originated from Africa. I want you to know, if you are among those saying this, you are wrong. You are completely wrong. Christianity never originated from Africa. Despite Jesus being a black man, he never established Christianity. He's only a preacher and a messenger of God. Let me tell you, Jesus was born in 1st century. That time, it was the time of Roman Empire. During the time of King Herod the First, time of the Roman Empire, Jesus was born. Jesus was crucified on AD 33. April 3rd, AD 33, he was crucified, and many of his disciples and apostles was killed. Many of them ran away, scattered all over the world to different countries. And in AD 100, few years after, that was when Peter started preaching in Antioch. Peter ran to Antioch in AD 100. He ran to Antioch because that was after the death of Stephen. Jesus was crucified in AD 33. They killed most of his disciples and apostles. Many of them ran away. Let me tell you when Christianity was formed. Christianity was formed in the middle of 1st century. That was AD 100. When Stephen was killed, many of those disciples ran away. Peter went to Antioch. Antioch of Syria. He started preaching and talking to the Gentiles. He converted many of them to be a believer of Christ. So, when Barnabas heard that, he came all the way from Jerusalem to witness that Peter have been bringing a lot of people. He have been convincing a lot of people to be part of their family. So, he went back to Tarsus. He brought Saul to Antioch. This thing happened in AD 100. He brought Saul back to Antioch. They spent full year in Antioch, and they got amount of population. That was why they called them followers of Christ. They called them the Christian. So, and Christianity came to Africa in 4th century. Christianity came to Ethiopia in 4th century. This picture, this video you are seeing here, this is the first Bible. These are the first portraits of Jesus that they brought to Ethiopia. The Assyrian Empire, they brought to Ethiopia in 4th century. And let me tell you, all these things happened in 1st century. And they brought the Christianity to Africa in 4th century. This is about 400 years. Christianity never originated from Africa. Christianity originated from Antioch. But Catholic Church originated from the Roman Catholic. Let me tell you how Christianity came to Ethiopia. Christianity came to Ethiopia in 4th century during the Aksum Empire. And it was a Greek missionary called Frumetus. He was the one that convinced King Ezana, the king of Aksum, to accept Christianity, which is the Greek Orthodox tradition. The Greek Orthodox tradition, not your Roman Catholic or Pentecostal. And let me tell you, from the beginning, before the 4th century, these people have split Christianity into 100 pieces. And they label it according to their country. You see, the Greek people have the Orthodox. The Roman Empire have the Roman Catholic. The England have the Anglican. The Armenia have the Armenians. They have a lot. They split the religion. And do you know why they split this religion? Because they noticed that Christianity is going viral. So they join it according to their tradition. The Armenian Empire, they joined the Armenian Christianity with the Armenian tradition. The Anglicans did the same thing. The Orthodox, they did the same thing, the Greek Orthodox. That's why when you go to different churches, you will see different tradition. You will see different practices. Because they combine it with their cultures and tradition. They preserve their inheritance in the land of the living. Only Africa will live our own. When you go to the Roman Empire, that one is the worst. When you read the history, in 313 AD, the Edict of Milan, that's the day Emperor Constantine combined the Christianity and their tradition to be one. Constantine, he's the first Roman emperor to become a Christian. So, for them not to lose their inheritance in the land of the living, they combine the religion and their tradition to be one. That's why I tell you, no religion is the way to heaven. They are only fighting for their own interest. When you go to Muslims today, they will tell you, if you are not a Muslim, you are going to hell. So, Everybody on this earth that are not Muslims, they are going to hell. Only Muslims are going to heaven. When you come to Christian, the same thing. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Without me, you are going to hell. This is how it is. All that religion, the same thing. But let me ask you one question. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, they are not Muslims, they are not Christians. All the whole prophets in the Bible, Elijah, Elisha, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, they are not Christians, they are not Muslims, they are not even Jews. You see, but they serve God. They call the name of God and God answered them. Jesus himself, he's not a Christian, he's not a Muslim, but he called the name of God and God answered him. So why can't you call the name of God and God will answer you? Because we know God. Before the missionaries came to Africa, they know and they understand that Africa, we know God. King Leopold II of Belgium told the missionaries coming to Africa, he said, don't tell them about God. They know God. Only give them this Bible in a way that they will value this Bible more than their life. This is the letter of King Leopold II. Tell them the wealth on earth is useless unless the wealth you have on heaven. And these are the reasons why I tell you Christianity is created to brainwash we Africa. Christianity is made for slavery. If you don't understand, I will explain better to you. How will they document what King Leopold II sent to them? They document it in the Bible. When you go today, go to the book of Matthew chapter 19 from verse 23 to 24. You will see a letter of King Leopold II. When you still go to Google it, you will see that letter. In 1883, King Leopold II of Belgium wrote a letter to the missionary in Africa. Tell them that it will be more easier for a head of a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man to inherit the kingdom of God. That was a letter he sent to Africans, to a missionary here in Africa. But that same word was documented as what Jesus said in the book of Matthew 19, 23 to 24. This is evil. This is abomination. This is brainwashing. This mental slavery. We need to wake up, Africa. We need to wake up.